Guys, it's been a while. It's Maya. So yes, I cut my bangs in the last video. I'm hiding them now because you know what? They're not that bad. I'm just not a huge fan of them, so I'm just gonna put them off to the side until they grow out or they grow on me a little bit. But yeah, here's the fit today. I just got off school. I'm heading home now, and I really wanted to talk about this because I've been thinking about it all night, all day. And I had a conversation with my favorite staff members of my school. I won't say her name on here, but I love you. You know who you are if you're watching this. I don't think she will because I didn't tell her I had a YouTube channel. But anyways, basically we were talking about this conversation. We were having a conversation about this topic. And I basically said, are good people good because of their experiences? Or are they actually just good? And I was thinking about this because I personally feel I am a good person. I mean, I try to be, I have good intentions, but also being a good person is hard to define because it's based off of your beliefs, the way that you grew up, your religion, your culture, the things that you see on the internet, actions, the way you treat people, intentions. Everybody has a different idea of what a good person means to them. So what it means to be a good person is different to everyone. But I'm not going to be talking about what I think is a good person today. I'm just going to talk about what makes a good person. Is it the fact that they just grew up good? Because I believe that we all grew up, like as soon as you're born, I believe you're a good person right off the bat. You're kind of neutral, actually. You're more neutral, but then as you grow up and you have experiences, like, does that make you a good person when you go through bad things? Because I personally went through some crappiest things. Life has thrown freaking tsunami waves at me. It has made earthquakes. It has made mental, natural disasters constantly. So now my question is that why I'm a good person? Because I went through so much, and because I went through so much, I know how it feels to be hurt, and I know how it feels to have this other pain where you literally cannot wake up in the morning and you literally do not want to because you're tired of living, you're tired of a life where you're living for others, you're just tired of everything. And I wonder, maybe that's why I'm a good person today, or at least that's why I feel like I am, because I went through shitty experiences. Sorry for swearing. I went through really bad experiences in life, and now I know what it feels like to be treated horribly and to be disrespected and insulted and bullied. So I try to be nice to other people and treat others with respect and kindness, because honestly, nobody deserves to feel pain. Like, even if you're like the worst person in the world, I truly believe that you do not deserve to feel pain. Like, yes, there's consequences for your actions, but nobody deserves to live a truly miserable life because they've made a couple mistakes. Like, there's some, you know, exceptions. Like, if you have to go to jail because of what you've done, then, you know, maybe you do deserve a little bit of pain, because why did you have to do something so horrible that you put yourself in jail? Like, you basically, because you made that choice to do that thing, and now you are living with the consequences. So that's what I'm saying. But I don't know, because bad people, you know, there's two different kinds of good people and two types of bad people. There's the good people who lived a decently good life, and there's the good people who lived a shitty life, but they choose to be good now because Also, sorry because of all the noise. I'm literally walking home. But anyways, and then there's the good people who choose to be good because they know what it feels to be hurt, you know? And then, you know, also, when it comes to good people, you also need to understand that you might think that this good person had a good life, like the whole time that they've been alive, but you don't really know what's happening. And I made this example earlier today where if one person, there's two people, A and B, or and C. Actually, we'll do three people. Okay, I'm not gonna hold on. Sorry, I just passed by some people. But, so A stubs their toe, and it is the worst thing that they ever felt in their entire life. That is the worst pain that they've ever experienced. They've never experienced something worse than that current moment of stubbing their toe. They think that that is the worst thing that's ever happened to them. Okay, and then there's B, and essentially B stubs their toe as well. And when B stubs their toe, they think it hurts. It hurts a lot, but they don't think it's the worst thing they've ever experienced in their whole life. They manage to work through it, and they move on pretty easily because they didn't feel like it was the worst thing in the world, but they did understand that it did hurt. And then there's C. They stub their toe. They do not care at all. Like, they are so unbothered. Like, this is not the worst thing they've ever dealt with. Who knows if they've dealt with millions of other difficulties before in their life, or this is the first difficulty they've ever dealt with in their life, and they think, it's whatever. So basically the point is, A, B, and C have all different perspectives on life. They process their emotions differently, and they experience pain differently. So that's why you should also be just nice to everyone. Like, just be nice to everyone. You don't know what someone's going through. And this is another thing, like, you could be talking to two people and someone will be like, my mom just died last week. And another person will be like, my goldfish died last week. And you would automatically be biased and probably say, well, the one who had their mom die last week is in more pain. But you don't know what that goldfish meant to them. You don't know, like, why they had the goldfish, why it means so much for them for that goldfish to die, if it was a gift, if it was symbolic for someone who did pass away, or you have no idea what's going on in that person's head. And what if, like, someone told you that without saying names or ages? Okay? So what if the person with the goldfish was a really old man who had nothing going on in his life anymore, right? And he's just really sad, and that goldfish was the only thing he had left to take care of him. Or maybe he's a little kid who just got this goldfish and it was his first pet, and it was the most disheartening experience in his whole life. And then the other person, obviously that's really sad. We cannot deny it, regardless of your age. Death is just a sad thing, and you cannot compare it. Okay, moving on to bad people. There's two types of bad people. There's the bad people who have never really went through anything. They just feel an urge to be mean. They just put all of their energy towards being mean because they don't really see a point in being nice. And then there's another one where it's kind of like they've been through the roughest of the rough of life. They've been through the roughest obstacles humanly possible, and they chose to be mean because they're like, you know what? I'm giving you guys what you deserve because that's what you did to me. So my point is, are good people because of what they've went through? Or, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think good people are good because of their experiences? Do you think bad people are bad people because of their experiences? Or do you think that we're kind of just whatever we choose to be? I don't know, that's just something I was thinking about today. And yeah, and you know what? Just be nice. Okay, it's summertime. Like, there's no reason for you to be mean. Like, it actually takes so much more energy and time out of your day to be mean than it does to say something nice. Like, you guys truly realize the power of a smile? Smiling at someone, like a genuine smile, can make someone's day. Like this little old lady walked past me a couple days ago when I was walking, and she gave me a smile, and that smile lightened my walk for a few blocks. And there's actually, I think there's like a whole quote on that, but it literally did, and it made my day. Seeing that little old lady smile at me, like, that seriously made my heart melt. So just be nice. You don't know what someone's going through. You don't know why they're mean. You don't know why they're good. You don't know anyone. You know their name, not their story. And I know that's so cringy and cliche, but it's true. Sometimes cliches are true. So anyways, I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day. And I'm gonna head home now. I'm like almost there. And yeah, I love you guys. Be kind. Mwah.